And here we are on pitch 1 for the 1 p.m. games of the Mixed Open between Australia and Italy. And every game we've seen so far has just been incredible. But especially the most recent one, the 12 o'clock game between GB Exiles women and New Zealand Exiles women. A tough act to follow, Shane.
Definitely the standard was very high there from those women, and hopefully the mixed team can keep it up. This will be our first mixed match we get to cover here on pitch 1, so we're excited for a couple of rule changes. Every girl try, of course, is worth 2 points, a guy try worth 1, so you might see a guy run through and look to pass it off to a girl on his shoulder to get that extra point.
And let's get a look at the Australia team here first. This Mixed Open team. Of course, Mixed Open, our forte, Shane, is what we play down in Cork in our leagues. So open, bringing the expert analysis. And you can see Australia, they've packed the squad, the full 20-person squad, mixture of men and women. And so important to have a big squad for an intense few days of rugby.
Definitely, yeah, and especially in the mixed categories, you know, like if too many of the guys get tired and you've only got girls to cover it, you know, you'll start running low a little quicker, you know, like the squads on the men's or the women's, you know, they'll have 20 of each and be able to replace everyone with whoever.
And there's that Italy lineup. Mixture of youth and experience there. Of course, player coach number 0, Christopher Caruso, taking on a player coach role. And again, a pretty full looking squad, not the full 20, but not far off. And of course, with the mixed teams, you want to make sure you have enough numbers to cover, of course, having to maintain minimum numbers of women on the pitch. I just want to make sure there's enough cover for everybody.
Yeah, so it'll be exciting to get to see this Mixed Open game kick off very shortly.
And of course, any excuse to show this again. The opening ceremony yesterday really set the tone for what this week is going to be. It's just a special atmosphere yesterday. And everyone showing off their local culture, and brilliant to have that here in UL. And apart from the sport of the Tag Rugby World Cup, it's brilliant to watch the rugby, but the social side of it and the mixing of culture is so important and so special. And especially the first World Cup in 5 years, the first held in the Northern Hemisphere. COVID robbed so much of us from us, so much time, so many activities missed, and it's brilliant to be back out in force. And I think the more people the merrier, things like this.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of these players would have just been itching to go from the time that the previous World Cup was postponed, of course. So it's been a long time coming here, and we've seen a lot of passion out there so far, and great excitement to be here and representing their countries.
Yeah, definitely looking worth the wait so far across this first 2 days. As you see, Italy getting ready to kick off first.
Looks like player coach Chris Caruso will be taking that kick off, and
I think the Italy number 2 there, Alexia Pengue, just gave her cameraman the finger.
Bit of competitive spirit.
Yeah. Mind games with our cameraman. Of course, Alexia Pengue, one of 3 Pengues in this Italy team. I wonder if collectively they refer to as the Penguins. Interesting to see if we can get all 3 of them on the pitch at the same time, as we await the opening klaxon to be followed by the referee's opening whistle.
So far, great support in our YouTube live chat for the Australian team. Where were you during the Lebanon match?
Yeah.
Lebanon were keeping you very quiet. So we'll hope to see support continue across the week for all teams, wherever you're watching.
Marky Boy very confident in the comments. Italy winning this easy. But a lot of chance for Aussie as Chris Caruso kicks us off.
And Australia look to work it down the wing straight away and bring it back towards the centre now in that second phase. Some quick play.
Yeah,
quick
blistering
flowing
pace
hands,
already.
but good tagging so far by Italy.
Yeah, Zach Green tagged there on his way through. Oh, and a big kick early on, going for the
Big
50-10. Won't quite make it, but Italy forced back.
Bounced favourably there for Lucas Penge, but there was contact made, so Australia get the penalty.
Yeah,
and
advancing straight away.
great territory gain. If they can get it out to that left wing.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, very nearly the perfect dummy pass there from Holly
nice.
Gibbons. Good spin.
But tagged just before she gave it.
Yeah, good tag from Lucas Penge. Oh, and fumbled at the worst possible moment there. Australia's
Harrison
number
Green.
13, Harrison Green.
So a bit of a let off for Italy after the early penalty given deep in their own territory, and they look to work their way out now. And
Good run there from captain Nathaniel Pirola.
good covering tag there by Zach Green on Chris Caruso. Good kick put in.
Oh, would have stayed in.
It's just drawn out, so it'll be Australia ball, but fairly deep in their own territory, and they'll look to work their way out again. Good hard line there from Jacob Napoli.
Must be an awkward one, Napoli playing against Italy. I'm sure there's some upset family members somewhere.
Good hands there from the Italian co-captain Natalia Parola to hold on to that drop ball and give Italy possession. Looks like contact from the defender, so penalty Italy, and they will make their way up.
Drinking and jiving there from Mitchell Cunial.
But an unfortunate knock-on gives possession back to Australia. Australia so far great at just switching the point of attack, you know, looking left, going right, and keeping Italy guessing.
Good run there from Jacob Napoli.
And a bit of contact as well, so gives his team a penalty inside the Italian half, and another just a little trip there on Tessa Pennyfather. Oh, unfortunately, it was good hands, but that last pass just a little too low, and the Australian player had to try to grab it off his heels, but unfortunately knocked it on. And Italy come again. Bit of a
Wondering was that kick legal? It was high and far, maybe.
looked like it just stayed under the ref's shoulder, possibly, or not. No, I think it's being brought back for a roll ball here. So Australia working past that
great
halfway.
one-handed catch there.
Good hands. The quick balls away just
Oh,
before.
knocked on. Yeah, it was a low one there for Darcy Gilroy to deal with.
Yeah, been a couple of those so far from Australia. Just the passes not quite making it as far or as high as they need to. They didn't play from the mark, so ref calls them back up. And again.
Ciara Barnes eventually will get underway. Of course, co-captain of this team, Ciara Barnes.
Good tag there on the touchline. Italy's wing was almost away.
Yeah, good
Switching
tag
it
from
back
Rachel
again.
Harper. And it's Harper again, possibly overzealous in that tag. Looked like maybe a bit of contact.
Yeah. Or not, I think, yeah. So
Just
it's
interesting there, see Shane, the Italy jerseys, number 9 there, Lanzini has Lanzo on the back. I think this is the first I've seen with names on the backs of jerseys. So extra points for that. Great catch there from Lucas Penge.
well held and brought back in. Keeps it from going too far and pushing Italy back, but Again, another unfortunate drop of ball.
Butterfingers there from Adrian Cusicelli. Oh, what a tag.
Player coach Chris Caruso there on defense. And again, that's a great run.
Samuela backs himself down. Samuela touches it down, and that is first blood Australia, 1-0.
Yeah, great try, great kick in, perfectly weighted and chased well. Looked like he was tagged late, so
try there for Dion Samuela, Australia's number 18. Yeah, brilliant little chip there, and backed himself all the way to get to it. Thought about the box try, but safety first there to put it down.
Yeah, great decision to just put that down. Make sure you hold on to it, because this game's been pretty close so far in this opening 6 minutes, and every point will definitely count, especially in mix. You need to take them when they come, and then sometimes the opposing team might just get a girl box try, get 3 points on you, and
turn a game on its head.
Exactly. So you'll be thankful of the 1 or 2 tries that just come as you can take them.
And we see our first lost boot over here on pitch 1.
Looks like he hurt himself as well.
Number 23, Jen Penge. Good idea there from Caruso. Backs himself all the way to get to it, but well defended by Australia.
Yeah, they slowed down just to make sure of it, but Caruso just tried to barrel through them, put another kick through and keep it away from them, but Australia just managed to hold on to it.
Yeah, in his player profile, Caruso mentioned that his favourite dish is anything cooked by Nona, but looking so far that his favourite dish is just the other team's tags, relentlessly tagging.
Of course, the Italian team's Instagram account was set up with player profiles, including all of their favourite Italian foods, their heritage cities. So we've really latched onto the.
We
the
have,
foods,
yeah. We've done our due diligence.
Bit of contact on defence there against Italy. So
Cara Angle goes for herself, but good tag. Back to James Tupper.
They look to spread it wide.
Oh,
here.
good 1-2. Oh, what a run.
Oh, unfortunate.
Kept it in
pass.
still.
Yeah, held on well.
Oh, what a move that was there from number 9, Bridget Hoy.
Back to the blind side again.
Oh,
great
and the
spin. Away. Just avoids those tags brilliantly. And,
the magic mustache there, spinning his way in to get the try.
And that's 2-0 Australia in this mixed open match here.
And it's that number 16, Zach Green.
Great try, great spin.
Yeah, so dangerous in that final third, Australia. Such slick passing in such tight spaces.
That's a great kick. Just low and hard out the back of the Italian line. And it'll be a dropout. So possession given back to Australia. Although Italy look to go short and force a knock on. So Italy do retain possession.
Yeah, bold strategy there. Paid off.
Yeah. That could be dangerous if Australia just get hands on it, get past. They don't have far to go to the line, but they back themselves there and they're rewarded with possession.
Oh, still going is Ellie Princi. Oh, good kick.
Great.
Can any player get to it?
Away from the first tag well, but caught by the second. And Australia pinned back now in their own half.
Oh, brilliant play there.
Great
What a spin. Brilliant play there from Hayden Firth.
And they're looking to spread it all the way across.
What a tag.
Great tag there.
Number 6, Lucas Penge.
Bit of contact possibly.
Yeah, definitely contact there.
Although it looks like it was maybe a forward pass before that, so the ref has given it to.
Oh, Hayden Firth, behave yourself. We have families watching this. And it's very awkward there from Caruso.
He won't thank his player there for that pass out in front of him, and
they're
Australia
in.
work across to the opposite side and get a try.
A 2-pointer after a brilliant pass from Firth.
Great girl try there. She's lurking out on the wing and able to get 2 points for Australia to bring it to 4-0.
Yeah, out to that. Hayden Firth passing it out to the number 12, Talia Lumo. And that is 4-0 Australia. Of course, girl try worth 2 points in these mixed games. Yeah, we've seen how dangerous all the Australian teams we've seen so far, Shane. Once they get into a lead, once they smell blood.
Yeah, they're so dominant, these Australian teams, and so far it's no different. Bit of contact.
Yeah,
there from the
overzealous
chasing.
there from number 5, Mitchell Kunial.
So Australia get to take it out with the penalty. Great line, but good tag there coming across. Good kick put in, but blocked,
Great recovery.
and Australia look to swing it.
Oh!
Well held there.
18, Dion Samuela somehow hung on to the ball there.
But unfortunately, I think there was a sixth tag, so it's a turnover to Italy.
Yeah, Samuela testing the ref's limits for how far forward the ball can go before you can catch it.
Not sure what's given there, but it's possession Australia for penalty, or a roll ball.
Oh, rapid passing here from Australia. They are in full
Brilliant.
flight. And what an image to freeze on.
We just
Checking
temporarily
if he
lost
got
the
that
feed.
tag there, Caruso. That's a picture worth framing if you make the tag. Renaissance painting vibes.
We'll look at the replay here.
There's that
one of the
first try
tries.
from Dion Samuela, the grubber. Follow through himself to touch it down. There's that other one from Zach Green. The spin from Hayden Firth. And this try here from number 12, Talia Lumo, to make it 4-0. But that skill from Dion Samuela. We've seen some beautiful grubbers, and that's right up there with the one.
Definitely. Just perfectly weighted, knew what he was doing.
And Zach Green, that spin wasn't half shabby either. And then from Firth out to Lumo. Good sliding try. After just a few technical gremlins, which we apologise for, we are back here on pitch 1 for the mixed open game between Australia and Italy. Australia still leading 4-0. Australia now leading 5-0, just went over the line there. And about 90 seconds until half time. And Australia looked very strong here, Shane.
Yeah, definitely. They've been really convincing. You know, you feel Italy have to start stringing together a couple of attacking moves, put a bit of pressure on this Australia defence, but so far it's been all Australia on attack.
Yeah, very few chances for Italy, and it's been a long first half for them.
A penalty there for contact, so they get to bring it up a bit as well and play from here. Almost through there was co-captain Kira Barnes. But Italy just being stopped in all their attempts by Australia at the moment.
Yeah, it's a brilliant squeeze from Australia, not giving Italy any time to breathe.
Good attempted kick put in, but I think the gap was blocked by the defenders, so it's penalty Italy, and they'll take it up now.
And it's the klaxon gone for the final play. So we just await the referee's whistle for half time. And there it is. Mixed open, Australia 5-0 up against Italy. And going to need a big halftime team talk to get Italy back into this game. Make sure you come back for the second half.
Contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind. Wonder if there's peace that I can find, instead of always being on the grind. I need a new purpose, I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching, you're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy and everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety I can go? Run away, run away, run away into your escape. Run away, run away, run away, you're never too far to run. Run away, run away.
We've always been good at beginnings, and beginnings are about questions. What do we value? Who do we serve? We've lived these questions for half a century, but enough to become a home of first, the first university of an independent nation, Ireland's first female university president. Along the way, we've found answers and we've built foundations. Foundations we'll rely on for the journey ahead. How can we protect, regenerate, and steward this place we live in? How can we be catalysts in realising a just and fair society for all? And who better to ask these questions? We know this place and we know our place. We are University of Limerick.
back for the second half of this mixed open game between Australia and Italy. And the teams may be mixed, but the scoreline certainly not. Australia 5-0 up at half time, and Italy with it all to do.
The kick goes out on the full, so not an ideal start for Australia, and Italy will get possession up at halfway. They'll definitely take that, given the point deficit right now. You feel that Italy really need to start stringing together something soon, do you think?
Definitely, yeah. Not at the stage yet where the lead is insurmountable, but you feel the next score in this game be vital. If it goes to Australia, you feel it's almost game over.
Yeah.
If Italy can get point on the board early and just put this Australia team under a little bit of pressure,
I think
a lot easier said than done.
Definitely, and I think an early turnover again given there by Italy for rolling the ball not straight, so gifting possession back to Australia again. Good tagging though so far in this half by Italy.
Great interplay between those Australians.
They're working well. Samuela, try scorer, is brilliant step, but a great tag just before the line.
Shane Kusis going all the way for a box try nearly, and are they over the line?
I think the ref might say it's
Looked like Holly Gibbons is in for a
not a try.
like a girl box try. Would have been 3 points for Australia. Would have been a hammer blow for Italy. Italy so far holding strong. Another great tag there from Alexia Penge. But you feel like it's only a matter of time for Australia to get over the line, but awkward pass isn't going to help. Good tag there by Kyle Lanzini.
But
the
I think
play
might
is
have been
brought back.
offside, so
Oh, box try.
I think it's a box try. That's 2 points.
That's 2
Australia.
Made it look very easy in the end
Yeah.
there, Australia.
Matt Canning there just danced through. Almost looked like he thought he'd been tagged, but
Yeah.
yeah, great score
Gap
just on
between
the
the
line
two.
of the box.
Gap between the two players and had the wherewithal to put it down. Brilliant feet and hip movement.
Yeah, and a bit of frustration on the side of Italy. We said the next score would be pretty vital, and a box try for Australia
Oh,
is,
what a
is
pass.
nice.
Oh, curse the commentator.
Bounces awkwardly for the Australian wing and gives possession back to Italy.
One-handed pass there, bit of Italian flair.
Great run by Kira Barnes, but she falls, gets the roll ball quick though, and more ground made.
Ellie Princhy bulldozing her way through there.
Yeah, and the defender was ruled to have come across her path there, so that's a penalty against Australia 11 for that contact. So Italy working their way up this line.
Oh, well held.
Offside as well now from Australia.
Much, much better from Italy. This is exactly what they need to try and
Yeah.
force their way back into this game.
Just pushing lots of pressure on Australia.
Oh no,
Tag.
agonizingly close. Adam Gauci trying to get over the line. Oh, what a steal! What an interception! And he could go all the way.
That's Darcy Gilroy running the length of the pitch, looking for a girl possibly, but puts it down himself.
Safe option.
Keep that lead ticking over for Australia, and just when it was looking good for Italy, getting a lot of penalties that they were forcing from Australia, getting ground and making their way up.
Oh, what a steal!
Brilliant interception
And
there.
the constant scanning to see is there anyone we can pass it off to. Will he make it safely? And yeah, does a sensible thing, takes the try. And Yeah, no funny business about it. No diving, no theatrics. Just touches it down. Job well done to put his side 8-0 up.
So Italy looking to advance there through Jen Pengue. Good kick put in. And it looks like it just might have been a 50-10. Although the ref has given it the other way, and it's Australia's ball on the 10-metre line.
And even had a 8-0, Australia relentless. Wanted to do everything quickly.
Yeah, just really keeping that pace up.
Hayden Firth. You just know he's murder on the dance floor when he moves like that.
Good
Brilliant
dummy
work
to
there
make
from
himself
Canning.
space. And a good tag.
Rachel Harper looked to be in. Hayden Firth again.
Oh, there was a great tag there, though.
Hayden
by
Firth,
Italy.
see how close he was to that box try.
So roll ball Australia here, and we'll see what they can do with it.
Oh. Bit of 2-on-2 violence there as Alexia Pengue tags Holly Gibbons. Oh, superb there. Number
Great
14,
away.
Nathaniel Parola, the captain. Wants to lead by example, try and drag his team back into this.
Great stepping again away from the first defender, but caught by the second. Good kick put in, and it just drifts out past the 10-metre line inside the Italian half and the Australian half.
The kick too high for the referee's liking.
Possibly, looks like it, yeah.
Hayden Firth's legs have a mind of their own once he gets going, but very effective for this Australia team.
Both teams so far doing great at getting away from the first defender, but
Oh, he tried to play that off as a chip forward, but that was a knock-on, wasn't it?
it's not gone. Yeah, you know, you have to really,
Tried to style it out though.
yeah, you know, you try to sell that to the ref that like, oh yeah, of course I went to kick that, but the refs are too quick here.
And again, Italy tried to kick for territory, force Australia back a bit.
They'll have to make this tag here. Yeah, keep Australia pinned.
Oh, brilliant dodging there for number 12, Talia Lumo. Score of a first half try.
But just caught by Tina Douglas then. Almost intercepted by Chris Caruso, but knocked on in the process. So it'll be back to Australia for 0 tags. And pass out wide. Unfortunately, last one doesn't go to hand. Looks like one of the Italian players might have hurt her hand a bit there in the attempted tag. We're all too familiar with those sort of injuries when you're constantly going for a hip.
And there's digits on the line, like, and especially when it's cold as it has been for the last 2 days, and the wet and rain, the hands extra sensitive. Oh, lovely! Oh, he's going to dribble all the way, is he? Oh, and shoulder to shoulder there, but a brilliant play from Darcy Gilroy. It's almost playing Aussie roulette, and a bit of a collision there between number 17, Shane Kousis, and Nathaniel Parola. Nothing malicious in it. Just,
Great hip movement there by Shane Kousis, and gets away from the defender and into the box for another
box try,
2-point
another
try.
2 points for Australia. And very much looking like a well-oiled machine, are Australia. In every category we've seen them in.
Every category. They've been so strong. If you look at the previous fixtures so far in this World Cup, Australia have been quite dominant, as I'm sure most would have expected. Well recovered there by the Italian defender, and they get to move.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant run there from number 23, Jen Pengwe.
Chris Caruso looks to work his magic, but tagged well. But Italy starting to look a bit dangerous now in attack. We'll hope they can get a point on the board to show for their efforts. But that's 6th tag and a turnover. Being brought out well by Australia at the moment. They're happy to take their tags on these first few phases and then look to do something a little more interesting. Spread it out wide to the right, make a bit of ground. Cut back inside is Samuela.
Oh, Samuela, is he going to go all the way? Samuela, he earned that diving try. Incredible run.
Brilliant. That's a 2nd try for him. Just a wonderful dummy to sell the last defender and send them the wrong way. Cuts back
inside
towards
his own half. Locks
dummy.
flowing in the wind. No one can get near him. Dives over. Brilliant play from Samuela.
Had a quick look around as well to see were there any easy girl passes to be made, but not so he gets to take that diving try himself.
Oh,
That's a brilliant kick. Really unfortunate bounce for Italy there. And Australia get possession on the 10-metre line.
Unfortunate. 1-2 between the opposing players there.
Yeah, just a knock on there from Australia's 13, Harrison Green. Good running there, but well tagged. Yeah, it's good tagging here from Australia just to keep Italy in their own half, not let them do much with the ball. But I believe there's a penalty there. So back to tag 0, and Italy might well make it out of their half on this time. And a penalty again to Italy. So now attacking from the halfway line on a fresh tag count. Almost through there was Kyle Lanzini, or Lanzo as his jersey says.
Grubber attempt there. Number 14, Nathaniel Parola, the captain, trying to make something happen. Gains territory though.
A good tag on Chris Caruso, and Italy possibly running out of options here, so they spread it to the left. But it's a turnover. Australia looking to work that blind side there with the roller and the dummy half working together, but well tagged by Italy. And they swing it back to the blind side again.
Oh, another grubber.
And another late
Tag,
tag.
no good.
Although, no, I
Oh,
think
it
he's given
was.
it as a, well-timed tag there. And Australia look to spread it wide here.
Oh, Hayden Firth. Oh,
Brilliant acceleration. Once that space opened up in front of him, he just saw the line and went for it.
Yeah.
Almost towards the bonus box, but that was covered well by the Italy sweeper.
yeah,
But just watch this
absolute
again.
dirt from Firth. And yeah, that's as good as control and pace as you're going to see at any level of any sport. And yeah, about 4 minutes left. Australia 12-0 up. Pretty much game over for Italy. They'll be just hoping to get a point or two on the board maybe. But Australia from the first whistle up here until the 36th minute have just been relentless. No let up. And it feels like they really want to lay down a marker for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah. But there's plenty of good to take away here for Italy. Their attack's been good. The defence has been solid mostly, as the scoreline wouldn't suggest, but they'll definitely be hoping to take benefits
it's
from
awkward
this.
for the defence to deal with.
Bit of contact though on the Australian defender as he was retreating back, so
Yeah, Adam Gauci thought he was through. Adam Gauci, of course, his favourite dish is pasta de shugo. Hopefully he'll treat himself to a plate of that after today's tough game. There's number 10, Darcy Gilroy.
ref's given a penalty against Australia there for contact possibly, but number 3 Adam Gauci tries to make his way up towards that line. Not much time now to do much with for Italy, but Chris Caruso is going to try his best.
But what a tag.
Great
by number
tag.
16, Zach Green.
Try scorer in the first half, I believe, and
Nearly a try saver there. Caruso looked to be away.
definitely.
Oh,
Great
and lovely
kick.
from Parola. Will he get over? Oh,
I believe,
looks like a possible impediment there by Shane Coussis.
yeah, I think it was a penalty against him for contact as number 14, Natania Parola, was coming through to pick that up. So it's penalty Italy, and they'll look to try get a point here on the board.
Yeah, Australia suddenly having to do a lot of last-ditch defending. Another, that's a superb tag, I think.
Yeah, I think they got the tags first. Put a good dive. Oh, and she. Oh, another great
Another
tag
last-ditch tag.
by Coussis. But I think there might have been a contact.
Coussis, a man on a mission. He wants his team to get the clean sheet. But again, can't register a point, Italy.
This try-line defense has been great from Australia. Another penalty to Italy. They keep getting these resets,
Oh,
but
fumble.
unfortunately dropped now. And possession back to Australia.
Oh,
Great
brilliant.
hit movement there.
Number 16, Zach Green. Looked like he might go all the way, but gains good yards anyway. Number 3, Rachel Harper.
A lot of Italian players retreating there from an offside position, so extra few yards for Harper, and great tag there. Ellie Princey.
Oh, and Hayden Firth.
Well put down.
Ridiculous acrobatics.
And he's holding on to that ball. He
Is
wants
he
the
doing
game
a
ball.
rock the baby celebration, perhaps? Oh, 10 out of 10. Stuck the landing. And Hayden Firth gets his second try of the game.
Time almost running out here for Italy, but we'll see what they can do with their final attack.
Yeah, we're just waiting the final klaxon to signal the last play, and the ref's whistle will follow shortly after.
Koussis has just been relentless here in defence.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there is the final klaxon, so this will be the last play. Koussis not letting it go.
Unbelievable.
Just not happy with taking the tag. Finishes the game off with a wonderful try. And the game well and truly sealed for Australia.
Yeah, 14-0 in the end. And congratulations to Australia. Very dominant display. Commiserations to Italy. Hoping they can pick themselves up for the next game. And speaking of the next game, make sure you come back and join us at 2 o'clock for the women's 35s. Australia versus the Tag Alliance. Sure to be a cracker.